Good evening. Sorry we're late. Restream didn't work until I actually removed Restream from the list. So shall we take all our bits and bobs to Lake COVID and complete that? Does that sound like, because I can't remember where we were, and Lake COVID is a lot similar. So shall I just grab all our vehicles back?
Yeah.
Yeah, let's do it. I found a very cool Cybertruck in the mod.
I don't think you'll be able to mod,
Probably
and
can't bring it.
no, I really hope not. Or you have the horrendous issue you'll be able to join my game with a ridiculous vehicle.
I mean, if you chose the mods, that would be horrible.
I would like to look at the mods at this point, but given that we haven't come close to completing it, I'll just grab our favourite vehicles. So we've got the Aceton, we've got the Kolob, we've got the Tatarin, all of the best. And I've just remembered what I've forgotten to do. I've totally forgotten to open up the Restream chat. I knew there was something nagging about in my mind. Let's see if that works. Restream's been having some weird and wonderful issues tonight. Okay, is there anything else? We've also got the Step 103 and the Dam. But I don't care about those. And let's just pop in, let's see what they are. Okay, that was pretty awesome. I might take that with us. Okay. Retain. Global map. So we're going to go to the... I keep trying to call it the Koala. Regional progress. Abandoned bunkers visited. Does that mean I need to visit the abandoned bunkers, or that I have visited the abandoned bunkers? Yes, one of those two.
One of those.
Oh, by the way, you still got the what do you call it? Blue light thing on.
You will be moved to Kola Peninsula in 9 seconds. Thank you.
Yeah, because I keep it on for me. Because you don't see it normally when I stream, because now I'm capturing the HDMI output from my card. Normally, it interjects itself before then, so you don't notice. Oh man, am I actually going to click deploy back next? I notice Q and E don't actually do anything. I have to click. Alright. Truck storage. Action. Truck storage. Kolob. Truck storage. We've also got the Dan and the Hitlermobile.
Hey.
And the GMC, of course. Right, so you're in the game now, yeah?
Yep.
Yeah.
Okay, so if I just deploy a vehicle, could someone just drive it away?
I need to come out into. Oh, I can use the map. Hold on.
Oh, there's already a bunch of vehicles here, and that's their Robs.
Yeah, mine. Oh, I left one of my vehicles behind. Might have to buy one. Presumably, if I buy one here, I get to keep it. Hopefully.
So, is it a matter of just finding what we need, or what are we going to do?
Well, if you just right. So first things first. Escape settings. Audio. I can't hear you guys at all. Also, I've got. I can now crank up the detail because I'm now running on only at 1080p 60, so I can crank the detail up. Because I'm only running at 1080p 60 because that's all I can capture at. My capture card literally goes, no, I don't think so, if you try and go any higher than that.
This, the as of 4220 Antarctic, is designed for surprising price. The Antarctic.
Are you whispering again, Rob?
Yeah, can give it a go. 24,000 for an engine. That's quite steep.
Oh, 1080p, it's like the past, I tell you. Okay, I've just, yes, I've got the acetone out. Acetone? It's not called acetone, that's a chemical.
Action.
Tion?
Astion. I don't know.
I will deploy the Colob. I will deploy the Colob. So we've got everything we should possibly need to do almost literally anything at all. So I was talking, I have been looking at motion platforms. If this game supported motion platforms, I would have bought one. It is the most perfect game for a motion platform. Seriously, would have just been amazing. Oh yeah, so I've got waypoints set up for a quest, for a time quest, but let me. Cole's given us almost afloat. Let's accept the what are they called? Contracts? Yes, contracts. I've accepted all the contracts now. Maybe I should do this one. Deliver the prototype exploration unit. Where's that then?
That is by Frozen in Time, I think.
I don't see so. Give them a little.
Oh,
Right. It's by the railway. Okay. I will go do that. I mean, feel free to either grab a quest or just come with me. Actually, Max, do we want to put a fuel barrels on the back of your one? Are you, what are you going to drive? Are you going to drive the Action?
Colob.
Colob.
Dibs.
Oh, right then.
Does that have any options to carrying anything useful or not?
No. It can only carry hot saddle highs. That's its entire...
Okay, I'll move him out of the way then, because he's right in the way right now. There
That's
is.
alright, I can drive around. What's that you've got there, Rob? I haven't got one of those.
drive it. It's awful. Maybe it's better on ice, although it doesn't have chains. Also, did you know there's a rear entrance to this place? Rear exit.
Rear entrance is funnier than rear
Right.
exit.
Yeah, don't go that way. Go this way.
Grab yourself
Yeah.
I'll bring the
Yeah.
YAR-87. Nick Rob's YAR-87. That's got fuel on board with those things.
Okie dokie. Oh, and now I shall bring the chat back up. Now finish things.
That is my brilliant idea.
But yeah, if this game had motion platform support, I think I would have already just spunked out on one because it would be so perfect. It's almost literally a perfect test case for motion platforms because there's just so much throwing you around.
How does it make that information available to a motion platform? Is it
If,
just chucking out some numbers and then motion platform
Well-
sort of interprets them into something?
It's actually fascinating because I've been doing a little bit of research because it's something I've always wanted, and I have been considering not doing track days anymore and instead purchasing a motion platform. So it's something I've considered. But they work over UDP. So as long as the motion
Of
platform
course.
is on the same network as your computer, it just works.
Just throw stuff at it and hope, yeah.
And the interesting thing is, there are Xbox games with support for motion platforms, which I did not know. I genuinely thought this was not a console thing in the slightest. No PS4 games with support for it, but Forza does have support for motion platforms.
Weird.
But it does seem to be... Ooh, corner. It still seems to be quite a...
Hello.
Only a fool breaks the 2-second rule. But yeah, I've been looking into it because it's interesting. And Microsoft Flight Sim's got it. Like Flight Sims have got support for it. Most racing games have got support for it, but not the one game that would absolutely shine. And I swear there's a petition going to try and get it into Star Wars Squadrons. I'm like, if you put it in that one, I'm not sure I can. Oh Jesus God, that's bright.
You've got headlights too, you know.
Yeah, this is arsehole LED headlights you've got going on there.
Oh man.
But yeah, I would like one. I don't have a need for one, but I have been considering not doing track days because there aren't any good tracks up here. There's a few, but most of the good tracks are really down south. annoyingly.
Only reason to move.
Hopefully the audio level's okay. I have fiddled with it, but it might be a bit. Yeah, more bits. I thought I would give it a bash and see how it went. I've had the 2 weeks of crying and sadness, and I should probably have some more. But I've been doing too much work essentially in the meantime, so I thought I would try and spend some time with the squad and fail to take some corners. Wait, what are you driving? Oh, it's got 6 wheels.
The YAR 79. I think I nicked it off Rob.
8 wheels for the win.
I find that the Yar is probably a better option for this mission.
8 wheels for the win. Oh shit, yeah, because I need a scout hitch, don't I? And I don't have one.
More than that, you also need to be able to climb.
Is Rob super quiet to you, or is it just me?
I've cranked him up in Discord.
Ah.
He promised to buy a headset, but apparently he lied to us.
Yes.
Did you order a VR headset?
I did order a VR.
But not a microphone.
But not a microphone.
I'll tell you what, this headset had better be good. It really had better be good. To be fair, I've had most generations of headset. I had DK1, DK2, CD1. I had a Rift, an Index. I have used the CV2, the Rift S, and none of them have been shit. They have all been amazing. And when you get all of the very picky VR review sites saying this thing is the dog's bollocks, I'm listening. As I said, there's nothing anything announced, but it looks very much like this might be the Xbox headset as well. Microsoft are heavily involved in the G2. The only VR headset Microsoft Flight Simulator will support is the Microsoft HP Reverb G2. So that would be interesting if that turns out to be the case. Also, incidentally, if you do get a motion platform, they don't work very well in VR, because as the motion platform throws you around, of course the car would rotate in the opposite direction, so you have to cover up the cameras, and you lose 6 DOF, and you go down to 3 DOF. So that's interesting. So it means you can't...
DOF being what?
Direction of freedom.
Oh, right.
So it means if you lean down towards the speedo, it doesn't get any bigger. So you have to keep your head still, and I've learned that the hard way. You really don't want to move your head when there is no movement. It feels horrible. I like crack the hill up or 1080-60. Like the past. Max, you were following me, and now I turn around and you've gone.
Yes, I'm struggling to get through all the snow.
Oh, would you like a lift? Mister, I've got 6 wheels and it's enough.
Yeah, definitely.
Did I put chains on those wheels, or
No.
are they not?
I haven't got chains.
There are chains. I've got chains, yeah.
Wait, hold on. Are you in the middle of all that snow?
Yep.
Your headlights are just... Oh, they're ridiculous. Okay, yeah, you've got it.
Yeah, I think I'm coming.
Yeah, and take a left
Somewhere
in
around
a
there.
moment. What's handbrake?
Space.
I want to turn, and the steering was like, no. No, I need to turn. Okay, I'll hit a wall instead, shall I? Oh, this way, around this way. God,
Did you change your control method, by the way, back to Mudrunners? Because they added that in since because you didn't
No.
like. So when you first started playing this, you were complaining because you liked the old system. So in Snowrunner, when you let go of the joystick, the wheels centre. In Mudrunner, when you let go of the joystick, the wheels stayed as they are, and you had to actively steer left or right. So they've now
they fixed. They must have patched that out.
They have patched it back in. Yes, they've added the ability to drive it like Snowrunner, Mudrunner. Sorry.
Yeah. Also having my own accelerator and brake pedal helps.
Mm-hmm.
Because then I'm not pressing knacking my fingers.
Yes, I found that in a lot of games. I mean, auto run is quite important. Now, I seem to recall some of this stuff is much easier to drive across than others.
Yes.
Let's try straight across, see what happens. Oh, I immediately regret this decision. Not here.
Whee!
Wow,
That was hilarious.
That was impressive.
What? Which point was that?
The front. You went onto the front of my vehicle and just.
Wait, it flipped like a burger.
Okay, I'm gonna go slower. Nope. Go around the wet stuff. Yes, Rob?
Yeah, go around the shallow bits. I'm
Can you
just
turn Bob off? I can't hear
around
him.
water on top of it. It's not.
Wait, did you say go around the shallow bits? I think that's the exact opposite of what I want to do. I want to go through the shallow bits and
Around the shallow bits.
I want to go. No,
Avoid getting the deep bits in the middle, a really wide margin.
I guess that is true.
That's not what I meant when I said it, but
I know.
rather it is exactly what I meant when I said it. It's not what I said.
So I actually thought the pond that I normally drown in was a different one. I didn't realise it was that one. Wait, am I genuinely using up 96% of my RAM?
I thought you were doing it on bake.
No,
Tab open.
Oh, no, I'm baking on a different.
Oh, right.
Let me just see if it's lying. No, apparently I am using up all of my RAM on what? OBS is using 17 gigs on a computer that's not streaming. Let's close that. Excellent. I have heard about the 3070. Actually, hold on. Not only have I heard about the edit, I will be getting that one. No. Yes. I've decided which one I'm getting. I'm getting this one here. I ran out of RAM earlier, so give us a second to reload this page. The Neptune edition from Colourful. That's the one I'm going to be going for, and I will pay a £150 premium for it.
Ouch.
For a water cooling block plus AIO plus pump.
I still not loaded on the stream.
No, it's because I think Chrome was very unhappy with me running out of RAM. There we go.
With you using your RAM for something that's not Chrome.
Yeah.
There we go.
So that's basically you've got a block that you plug into your CPU and then a block that you plug in just somewhere else to cool
No,
on
it's
the
all,
chassis somewhere.
it's all in one. It's I just get both of those in a box, and then I just mount them in the case. Done.
But where do you mount the radiator?
Where do you mount anyway, or iRadio?
Somewhere in my case.
Well, that's the point. I wouldn't be able to mount that.
Oh,
Would
no.
I probably could actually. I've got plenty of space, but
This is one of those. It kind of doesn't matter where you mount it. What matters is you have water, not air. Nobody makes an air-cooled car. Like, people joke about Volkswagens being, Beetles being air-cooled because it's shit. It's genuinely a really awful way of doing it.
A lot.
Hmm?
Air doesn't conduct a lot.
Yes. So even if you just pop it in your case at the bottom, it's a lot better than an air-cooled system shoving air out of the case. You'll pump hot air into the case and then you'll exhaust it normally. So yeah, it's odd that water cooling is still considered a bit of a niche.
yeah, because that was. I mean, we had this little offline. Oh, hello. Are you going up there?
Yeah, sure. It's the best one.
We had a little discussion about this last night, and didn't really get to say what I wanted to say, which is that they go, hey, look, these are great, and this is going to be fantastic. I'm like, okay, well, fair enough. You're the manufacturer. You're going to say that, obviously. You're going to say it's fantastic. But they're sort of saying, oh, it's fantastic. It's got this 2 fuck.
Yeah.
2-second rule. No. And I didn't turn. How the hell did that happen? I didn't turn my lights on, but I managed to turn them on and smack them into you. I don't know. But I was wondering, oh, hello. That's not very friendly.
It's all right. It's not too bad.
Okay. Well, I was thinking they've done a lot of research to make it look very plausible, if not actually be plausible.
Actually, the system they've got does actually look very, very good for the NVIDIA versions. It really, how are you doing? It really does look good, and does look like it'd be a good cooling system. But fundamentally, as I said, 3 fans is better than 2. The slower your fans can spin, the quieter it is. Their system is one of the first cooling designs I've seen that actually shunt the hot air upwards. Did I show you the picture of the heat
Or just
sink?
suck it through and hope the chassis does it. Hope the chassis does it, sort of thing.
Well, no, because your video card and mine and every other video card on the market does the same thing. They're designed still on the PCI standard, which assumes that you're on a machine that's sideways on to the machine you actually is. So your video card, correct me if I'm wrong, exhausts its hot air downwards. Is that correct?
I'll have to pull it over and have a look.
Well, what's on the well, when you built your computer, you put the fans on the
Mine
bottom,
definitely
right?
doesn't exhaust
There's only one way of fitting it in.
upwards into
exactly.
the floor.
Okay, and now
Hold on, I'm just going to turn it over. Bear with.
but
fans
what?
on the underside, yes.
Yeah, okay, so cool.
Two
So,
of them.
well, it can't blow upwards because there's a video card in the way. So please finish this famous phrase for me. Hot air.
Rises.
Exactly.
Goes in the direction you blow it.
So
Well, actually, hot air rises, but it also seeks the direction of least resistance. So that would be, if the top was hotter, it would go downwards. No, that makes sense.
This is
If
true.
it's colder, it would go downwards.
This is true. Okay, I'll be more
It's not.
specific. Barring the situation where the entire top half of your case is full of 60 degrees C air,
Which it will be if you put a 3070 or 3080 or 3090 in it.
Yeah.
So I would just like to point out that I've got 2 vehicles there and the time
Yeah.
you've been trying around. You guys need to learn how to use the highway.
I just
We got two vehicles here too.
wait. What highway? Oh, down the ice.
Yes.
I don't like down the ice. Yeah, I like the semi-blower design of the 3080, but water cooling is definitely the way to go. As Dave has pointed out, there's probably going to be quite some contention on buying these, but water cooling is a bit more unusual, so I'm more likely to be able to get a water-cooled one than a
3070.
water-cooled.
It's an air-cooled one.
Yes, I'm much more likely to get a water-cooled one. Cool. Rob, what highway are you suggesting? Just down the ice?
Exactly.
Alright, well, are you going to guide us back?
Hmm?
Max, can you go get the trailer? It's just the other side of that building.
Why don't you go and show the street where the trailer is, Adam?
Is it more tricksy than
This is why I bought the bought one of my
wait, hold on a minute. Do I have to do it? Do I have to do a jump? It's alright, I bought the best vehicle for this. Wait, what the fuck? Have I got... What the hell? Have I got to go down the middle and then do a turn?
You have to get the.
Can I pull the trains? No.
No.
But yeah, I will probably get a 3080. The price is fantastic for the it's 60% faster than a 280 Ti, and 700 quid less. Like Nvidia have just knocked it out the park with this. So I'm gonna give them full marks for that.
I mean, put it this way, I did watch the promo and I was like, ooh, I want one.
Yeah, I watched the summation, which is about as much as I. Fuck me.
Thanks for the offer.
Oh wait, I could have just come from the north.
What is it you always say about use of the word juice?
I should have just come in from... Oh, wait, I don't know. Never mind. It just popped into the draw distance. I say that other people aren't allowed to use the word just.
Other people, I see.
Yeah. Okay, that'll do it.
Remember, you're going to have to put the way out
Just park it there, it's fine.
because you don't have a hook, do you? A tow hook.
I don't need a tow hook. I've got a winch. So I'm just going to bring this back for Max now. As soon as I've worked out how to do a 3-point turn from a vehicle currently parked at 45 degrees.
Is it possible to just pull the tow rope in and then hand it off to me?
This would be much easier if I wasn't on a steering wheel.
Oh, this is brilliant. I can just see uncut that high the back of your vehicle bouncing around, and now the front of your vehicle bouncing around.
Okay, Max, can you pull me? Can you carry on straight past me? Actually, hold on.
Right.
Let me try plan B.
River now, so
And then
go
we'll-
fully in and drive yourself out.
Wait, is this another Hitler reveal?
Does look like it. But it's like it's got no. It's like cement mix or something, doesn't it?
Prototype
But just-
Explorer cement mixer.
Yeah.
Designed by
Multi-purpose.
A Hitler. What is the camera doing? Yeah, this thing. What are you talking about, Rob? This vehicle's unstoppable. I have quite a lot of damage now.
You've lost the towing. Oh no, you've got it. Okay, cool. Just keep pulling. It's fine. That's the golden rule, right? Just keep pulling.
Well, this is
Oh.
the thing. The game doesn't have any damage as such. You can't snap a tow rope. You can't break a vehicle. Everything is static. Eventually, you'll apply enough force and it will start moving. There you go. This is how you did it, Rob. Did you do it exactly like this?
This is exactly how I almost. I did it with a lot more finesse on
I doubt that. I've seen the pictures you share on the channel. Anyway, so which route do you want to take back then?
Go for the ice.
I don't know which bits of the ice are safe and which aren't.
The big Great River is safe.
It just amuses me so much seeing this thing getting dragged around behind it and smashing everything.
What's frozen in time? Okay, so what, just down there?
Down. So if you see, maybe. Follow me.
Look on the stream.
Follow you.
Follow me.
Am I supposed to be towing this thing for you, by the way, Adam?
No, I think I've got this sorted. I don't think I need to. What's,
You got it tagging it sideways.
have you noticed how little? There we go. It's sideways twice. Okay. Rob says follow him.
Okay.
I will just turn left and I will meet you just down there. So you go straight. I will meet you in a sec. I'll just shortcut through this deep snow.
Or go through those houses. See those houses? Just go out that back garden. Fucking hell, those headlights, Max.
I know this. Crazy.
Probably turn mine on. It's nice having your snowfield illuminated by somebody else's headlights rather than just by your own. Your own is very lonely.
Oh.
Yeah.
Wonder why they made this 6 wheels.
Because it's 6 wheels in reality.
Yeah, but what do 6 wheels give you that 4 wheels don't?
More 50% more traction. 50% more weight carrying capacity.
Isn't it 1/3?
No, because you've gone from 2
20.
wheels to 4 wheels to 6 wheels, plus 50% more.
Oh, I see.
Oh yeah, there you go.
Is your handbrake on, Rob? Your rear wheels aren't spinning.
I am going very slowly, and I'm not quite sure
Okay,
why.
that's working.
That's my handbrake on.
Something about your handbrake. What?
Oh, bloody hell.
I've put it as max up to full volume in Discord. And it's still a bit mumbly to me, I'm sorry. There's nothing I can do about
Right,
it.
where are we going with this thing anyway?
Back to base, yeah.
Okay. And we can use the back door as well.
I really feel
Yeah,
that they
like that.
should have made vehicles like quest items take damage. Like, it's ridiculous it lets me do this. It should really go, no, I don't think so. You should.
Well, what is it supposed to be?
It's
It's not a vehicle. It's
It's
a
a
It's
tow
an
thing. Isn't it?
experimental thing. What was it supposed to be?
Experimental prototype vehicle. A prototype exploration vehicle. Okay, I'm struggling on the ice a little bit. Now the physics have kicked in a bit more.
Yeah, now you're going sideways.
Yep.
I don't need to help.
Oh, I'm good.
You have
Whee! Yeah. Da-da-da-da-da. Sweet,
Oh
sweet.
wow, your headlights are reflecting off the ice and all that. That's quite cool.
Maximum drifto. I'm struggling to turn left though. This is now full lock left, and it's just about.
I think you'll get more grip when you go over these rocks.
Have you got chains on yours? Because mine just seems to be fine.
Nope.
And you did very well, actually. See you bouncing around.
8-wheel drive is best wheel drive.
I've just realised I've got a massive hole in the back of my vehicle. As you drive past, just look inside, look at the side of my vehicle.
Oh, you've just got like. Wait, hold on a sec, Just keep going forwards, and then stop and keep going. And. What? No, there isn't. There's no hole.
What do you mean? The 1 metre gap in the middle of my vehicle
Oh,
is
right,
just
no.
two girders connecting
Oh,
it in the drive range.
That's because it's been stretched for drag racing. That's what they do.
That's exactly what it is.
They literally do.
Because I didn't put my 4 spare tyres in it.
I nearly bought a stretched motorbike I saw for sale. Essentially, go faster before you wheelie. I didn't. It also had other reasons.
What did you say?
I was just sort of going. I was going on this way.
What do you mean?
But yeah, that was a turbocharged bike and had 320 horsepower, and I felt that might not have been sensible. That's the same horsepower as my Impreza, by the way, for point of comparison.
A quick way to the...
Quick way to everything.
Death, probably.
quick way to the undertake.
Well, my current one's got 200, but 320 is an impressive amount of...
Your car has to have, seatbelts.
More importantly, my car also has 4 points of traction, not 1.
So funny. You're flailing around and Max is doing circles.
That's fine.
I'm just sitting there making myself a nice cup of tea.
I'm doing the work, and the support vehicles are supporting.
That's moral support.
I still
Would you
would...
like more fuel? Yeah, I'll give you some more fuel.
Yeah, I'm down to a third.
I have 9 fuel cans on board.
I would still very much like to prototype that idea we mooted about this game, but in space.
Mud in space.
On an alien
Space
planet.
mud.
Are you gonna... Might have
Space
some,
mud's stickier than normal mud.
Thank you. Do you have any repair on board as well?
I do. Not a lot. What do you need? Suspension, probably.
Yeah.
Ding, there we go. How are you?
Oh, the prototype exploration
No.
unit has fuel in it, apparently.
Does it?
Yeah, apparently.
Oh, I repaired my own suspension. Right.
Great. So, thanks to me and my loyal exploration crew, it's all going quite badly. Oh, good. So that was it. I was at 1/4 suspension. Now I'm at 3/4 suspension. I guess I can't. Oh, I can repair source me. Repair my suspension. There we go. That might help the driving a whole bunch.
Matt,
Okay,
there's a little blue blob over here. Look at that.
sorry, I can't remember the buttons. It's been a while since I played it. Not in space. I mean on an alien planet rather than, actually...
Other than driving trucks in a vacuum orbit.
I'll tell you what, I might...
Wheels and looking like idiots rotating upside down.
If it wasn't 100 quid to put a game on Steam, I would probably write that. Exactly what you just said, and I would call it Space Truckers, and it's literally driving trucks in space. So you launch, and then your vehicle just flails through the air until you stop playing. That's the game.
It was booked by Ian Banks, where one of the space alien types drives a Volvo down from orbit and lands in Paris, I think.
Bastard!
Nah. I mean,
I
maybe,
was being dragged along the side. Oh, there he goes, back in his wheels again now.
there you go, that's the game. So the game is that you're in orbit, and you're over a planet, and you look down, and then you launch your truck, and then just see where it lands. Done.
Bombing trucks from space.
There was a book I read, and they called it The Rod of God, and it was literally from orbit. You just drop a telegraph pole of tungsten. That's it. You don't do anything else. You just make sure it lands in the right place, and it's equivalent to some insane amount of nuclear bomb because it won't burn up in the atmosphere. It will just hit, and it will be hot. But yeah, you don't need explosives. You just essentially free kinetic energy. But yeah, just like that, only the trucks. But yeah, I still would like to write it. So more wacky futuristic vehicles than this, but super cool. And the fuck?
Where are you going?
I'm delivering delivering it.
All right, fair enough.
Yeah, but you.
Now
That's.
I've got an extra 4 tyres. No, an extra 5 tyres and an extra 5 cans of fuel. That's helpful.
If you're in a sub-geostationary orbit, if you drop it, it will deorbit eventually. I mean, you shove it out rather than drop it. I know what you mean. You just give it a shove. It will shove into the atmosphere, and then it will impact. My point is, it's got no accelerant or explosives. And
There's a thing here.
I am aware it takes more delta V to hit the sun than it does to escape the solar system.
Hey.
Prototype exploration unit is now available for purchase.
Brilliant. That's just what I wanted.
I guess it's just a repair and refuel.
Repair and refuel. Yeah. But I think it's the only scout that normally do it.
Yeah. My point is, Schalke, from orbit, you essentially have an enormous amount of potential energy in the thing that you have got into orbit. So merely dropping that thing back to the planet will cause an enormous explosion / crater. Start tracking. Oh, cool. We got some explore quests. Are you serious? Are they all over there? Rob, do you have any vehicles on the other side of the map still?
Yes, I do. I have 2. I have the Palm 39 Marshall, which is awful to drive, and I have the Caterpillar CT680, which is broken.
I'll take the Action, but I will swap it out for.
I'm going to recover and repair them. But yeah.
So we do actually just have a random in our game now. You think at the very least people would say hi when they join?
Maybe they don't know. I don't know how. That's it. That said, I've only ever spoken to you guys over here, so I've never even tried.
I was trying to get my stuff repaired, but I guess more fuel, but I can't, can I?
So what?
I can't get more fuel and repair at the garage.
I am going to bring a small fuel carrier. Yes, Schalke, you are absolutely correct again. But the point is, you have got that as your kinetic energy. Sorry, your potential energy, which you have put together over a longer period of time, and then you can then release it all at once. What is
How
that?
do I refuel the vehicles at the garage?
You just deployed the same thing as me.
Yeah, but yours is shit. What's those crap tyres you've got?
What? Change?
Yeah, but check out my tyres. I've got
You got which one?
bad boy tyres. I think I got them from Michelin on a special offer. No, etyres.co.uk. No, I can't remember. I think they're on this map actually. I have a funny feeling they are something stupid like, yeah, I think, and I could be wrong.
Ah, no, they're the mud tyres.
Yeah, maybe.
Oh, but they have chains on them as well.
No, they're 38 inches though.
The mud tyres are really wide. With the snow chains, which are effective. Wow,
That's the problem, I can't put snow tyres
are
on.
really competitive.
Oh wow, it's actually an very small articulated lorry. Wow, that's weird.
Which one, sorry?
Oh, it's being irritating. You drive my
But as of 4220 Antarctic.
horrible. I hate it. You make me fun of going mud tires.
On. Yeah, I don't have a lot of snow tires unlocked because they're not snow tires, they're ice tires.
No, I'm tired indeed.
And I don't have a problem generally driving on the ice. In fact, that's one of the most fun things in the game.
What is stage completed keep on flashing up for?
I guess that's Mr. Banana who's doing something. Hey, if you want to complete stuff on it, that's fine. So Rob, where did you read about the trial island coming from this? What's the deal?
I read about that in the Snowrunner Discord announcements channel. The Amandra update is coming soon.
Is that just a whole way of... oh cool, someone did a quest. Brilliant. Is that just a whole way of just earning lots of money by doing lots of trials, I hope? So I'd like to see some trials like we did before, actually like racing our trial times against each other and earning money for it. I think that would be awesome.
Well, I don't know. I assumed it was just standalone missions, and then I don't know. Maybe you get
and a loop-the-loop and a barrel roll and a jump. Sod.
No, I'll come back. Come back. I was just putting myself into neutral so that I could go and read the announcements and get more details on it. There we go.
Oh, can you reach onto the back of the vehicle, not the middle?
There you go.
Yeah, okay. I'll see if I can actually get going.
So what, the Amandra map, missions with new kinds of gameplay, the TUZ-108 Warthog, an off-road piece of a machine, and a new vehicle skin for the TUZ-166.
Isn't that the Hitlermobile?
Yeah.
Great. A whole map just designed for doing the
customization items, so you can get yourself a little nodding thing on your dashboard.
Oh.
Trial map. And a whole bunch of improvements and bug fixes.
I like the idea of being able to customise my vehicle a bit further, though their internal views are shocking, so I'm not sure why they bother with that.
Maybe make them better.
Yeah, I was on ice, so I had to pop into low gear, and it wasn't very good. Alright. Rocks. But yeah, I did actually spend a little bit of time, and it's only been an hour or two, looking at other ways of simulating suspension, and I think I may have a better one than the one I initially tried. Wasn't very stable.
The update we're going to cover is major update including trial map, then talks loads about modding, but doesn't tell you anything about trial map.
I'm really knackering my suspension over these rocks. I don't see how. Like, I've got, I don't know, 12-inch tire wheels in this thing. Yeah, other things, so this is why I said I'll talk about motion platforms. So the next part of it is I've taken the wheels off my Impreza, and I've got, the tyres at the end of their life, so I need to get some track wheels, and then I have to do the research into tyre wall ratios and stuff, and I'm like, I don't know if I'm going to bother those. So much effort. I have certainly not going... There's no way I'm going to the cinema for quite a while. Like, wearing a mask is fine, but not when you're in an enclosed area for a period of time. All wearing a mask does, it stops the germs coming out of your mouth at speed. It doesn't stop the germs coming out of your mouth. So if you're in a fundamentally enclosed area, that technique doesn't work. It only works when you are in an area where there's good ventilation and you're not with the other person for some time. So yeah, I want to go to the cinema. It ain't happening for a while.
I mean, you're not going to fly across the country to go and see Tenet?
No.
I heard somebody... Oh, bollocks.
No, I see. The problem is that everyone's bored of reading the news about COVID, but there's quite a good website that just gives the daily rolling average in the daily cases. We're at the highest daily cases since the beginning of June, which was during the lockdown, and I'm like, yeah. But everyone's tired because the news wouldn't shut up about it. All the news had to say was, here is the facts. Stop fucking about. There's no more discussion, and we would be over by now. But everyone has how can I put it? Tired of obeying the rules, because a lot of people who did obey the rules, it hasn't helped. And lots of people who didn't, they kind of half-assedly obeyed the rules. They're the ones that have landed us the fact that we're still here, whatever it is, many months later. We're still in the middle of a fucking pandemic.
And that's not going to stop anytime soon.
Well, I said France, Spain, and Germany have now all seen exponential growths. We're set for one. I don't see why it's so difficult. I do this sort of statistical modelling for a living. This is fundamentally what writing computer games is. It's statistical modelling and trigonometry, essentially. And I'm just looking at the current COVID graph going, it's just beginning to peak upwards, just a little bit. And if it goes up any further, that's it. You've got a runaway explosion. It's like an idle game,
Well, the good news is I'm now legally required to send my son to school.
Oh, yeah,
which no, as of September, school is now mandatory.
I didn't realise it was mandatory. Apparently, 12% of Scottish students aren't being sent that. But if anyone in the school...
Well, they think that 30% of people are considering not sending that.
Yeah, well, it's 12% of Scottish students, I think, have not gone back. The absentee rate's 12%. But if anyone in the school gets it, they shut down the whole school for 2 weeks. And I'm like, pretty sure the average is more than one person every 2 weeks. Like, the schools, there's no way they're going to stay open for any period of time. And how the fuck do I get in here? Just over.
Just over. And it's not just over once, it's just over several times.
I wish I'd brought the Tatter in now. Yeah, this one doesn't... maybe.
So, I tried that one before, and I brought a Khan, and Khan is very bouncy. And I just drove straight up the wall and bounced right over it, and then landed on my roof and had to recover.
All I'm hearing from you, Rob, is ways not to do this.
So I haven't done this mission in question. I have not done.
Aha, not like that, yeah.
Yeah, keep getting stuff.
Why aren't you here? You followed me.
Oh, because I rolled my vehicle.
Yeah, but I was right there, you bell end. Where's Max? Can't see Max anywhere. Oh, he's there.
I'm probably doing missions with the...
Back at the garage, looking at your colourful thingy, trying to work out where you buy it from.
Which one?
The iGame GeForce RTX 30 series Neptune.
You can't. It's from Colourful. You can't buy any of them. You can't even pre-order this shit yet. I've no idea.
From a company called Colourful.
It's called Colourful. Yeah, I might also go with the Seahawk, which will be the same. But yeah, I very, very, very much want to think about water cooling, because I've got the situation where, I mean, right
Can't
now.
you just put it in the bath?
No, I cannot. Right now, because I am streaming on a different computer to the one that I am playing on, and because I'm only running at 1080, my video card is barely working. 54%. But in VR, etc., my video card works very, very hard. See, this would have been an excellent. The Tatterin would have been a good one. But yeah, I've been waiting essentially for some of the third-party manufacturers to start putting the cards up for pre-order, and then I will pre-order one. Depending, I might stretch as far as a £200 surcharge. At that point, I say I will go back to an air-cooled one.
I saw somebody made their PC and they just sunk it in oil. The whole thing sunk in oil.
Mineral oil is quite a common one. It's quite a standard one. Yeah, I've seen that a few times. Did you see the heatsink I put on my video card, by the way?
No.
Really? I'll get a photo because I don't think I've got one to hand. essentially looked into buying a heatsink because my video card was still extremely hot, even with the fans flat out. Because, as we said before, hot air rises.
You mean you didn't turn your PC upside down? Rookie mistake.
So I was basically looking at the. Let me just turn the engine off while I talk a sec. So I essentially was looking at the setup of the computer, and I realised that the back plane gets really, really hot and has a vast surface area. So what I did is I looked into buying a heatsink of that price. So that was very expensive. But then I got into the realms of heat sinks for large-scale LED arrays, and at that point, it's really cheap. So I bought that heatsink. So that's the full length of my video card. That's a 12-inch heatsink, and I need to cut another fin out. Cut the fin out with a Dremel. I haven't even put any thermal paste on. I've just popped it on the top of my video card. The difference it makes is ridiculous. Because the heat's on the top, and I've just massively boosted the surface area. So it works really well, and doesn't look too bad either. It's quite.
How much did that little thing cost?
Like £8 or something. If I was to buy that as a,
you could attach LEDs to it instead of 80.
I could attach a lot of LEDs. But yeah, LEDs require a lot of cooling when you get into like the high power LED. Like the transformers require cooling around the LEDs themselves. Are any of you guys close, by the way? Because like two of us could make mincemeat of this. You could just shove us through.
I am making steady progress with my Tatarin.
Tatarin, yes.
Where are you, Matt?
Just looking at the roll acting and wondering why nobody's put it up right again.
Are you chasing down the awesome banana?
No,
Nope.
I think he left.
I was twiddling
No,
my
he's
thumbs.
not. He's in there. Look, it's on the thing.
No, he left.
He's on the list.
Yeah.
Oh, he's on the list and he left.
No.
Wow.
No, there is, yeah.
It's still on the map moving, so.
Oh
guess that
yeah, we
makes
were going
it
to move
what?
the nuclear containers, I remember.
Do we want the Kolob?
For the nuclear container, maybe, I don't know. You'd have to.
Actually get up to it and find it.
Yeah, I mean, get up to find it with a faster vehicle. I'm just going to wait for Rob. I'll refuel myself while I'm waiting. How much fuel
I
have I
do
got?
have the Derry Longhorn big one, which is pretty damn powerful. But
It's
I left it in a different zone.
No,
So I will have to disconnect to go and find it.
it's okay. I think the nuclear one is actually one that requires a crane. By the looks of it, I think it's just super heavy, so you might want a crane, and on the back of the Action. Wait, Rob, you rolled your car there. How did you manage
Yes, you'll
that?
need a crane.
Because there was a rock just here.
Oh, okay. You should have just said I would have rolled you back up the right way. So take a left. Also,
You mean across the
Tad,
snow.
no, go left. Take a left.
Hey.
Rob. Hey, Tad. Rob, go left. Right.
Hello.
Right. Sorry, camera left.
Take.
Let me turn the camera around. Turn right.
A lot of fun running around in there.
Way!
What'd you do?
Turn the corner too fast.
Oh,
It's fine. It's fine.
wait.
There's a Ford F70 really close by, so.
Oh, wait. How did you roll it 10 feet from the...
I turned the corner at like maximum speed.
Oh, okay.
Talent.
Yes, talent.
Take a left, Rob,
Pure talent.
and then another left.
Yeah.
And then we roll. This is actually quite a cool little puzzle area.
No, the fucking vehicle's got all its wheels turning, but on that decided to stop again. What?
I'm not going to get over there, am I?
Come on.
That's the...
Bring the sign with you. Ah, crap. I'm just dragging the vehicle round to me.
That's definitely stronger than steel.
Yeah. Oh no, the Tatooine is amazing. But yeah, what I need is a gentle shove over this hill and then a tow back out. just a little. Thank you. Perfect. That's right. You don't need to join me. Don't join me. You might get stuck. You're missing the point of teamwork, Rob. This is just us both doing
That
it.
truck does not get stuck in there. That's the truck I used to get through that.
And then forwards and right, or is that a dead end?
Now, fine. Which is this mission?
This one, factory something or other. Yeah, is that right over here? Give me another gentle push, please.
Active Skyline.
Oh wait, you can move the shipping containers. Wait, that makes it way easier.
Oh, you just get a crane and shove them out of the way. Ah, you can move the white shipping container.
Yeah, which apparently doesn't weigh anything. But hold on, that means that if I...
So that means that you can reverse that and shove it back together.
Yeah, 2
And then I
seconds.
can drive through.
Tally, if you're joining us, let me know in a second and I'll kick the random that joined.
Oh,
Who hasn't
oh
said-
I've been ready.
Huh?
I've been, okay, hang on.
Are you Awesome Banana?
No,
Well, then you are.
I don't know who that is.
I don't know.
Your new name. You are now Awesome Banana.
I will kick Awesome Banana. Come on, steering wheel, stop
Oh.
magic. Goodbye, Awesome Banana. Wait. Thank you. Okay, Rob, what are you doing? This is not how we get more trucks, by the way. We're stuck with these two. You can't get little baby
Oh,
trucks.
baby.
This is already a baby truck, and that's probably what you're doing is very wrong. Wait, don't tell me these crates have got physics, please. Good.
How do I get more fuel? Because it's not letting me have any at the fuel station.
Oh, don't tell me they haven't fixed that. Seriously.
I mean, I don't know. Trying to refuel my vehicle at the fuel station. Hold for full refuel. Come on, give me a full refuel. It's just nothing's happening. The number's not changing.
Whoa. I just beat my horn. I beat my horn only so I could work out which which objects have got physics on them. And some of the objects
They have dust on them.
they moved in an exciting and unusual and non-physicsy way. If we had a helicopter, this would be much easier.
So there you go. Now you've figured out if you want to start a successful business, start selling helicopter trucking companies.
This is probably not the accepted route, but I'm going to give it a go.
Oh.
So you get points for trying.
I think if that's the case, Max, I think I deserve a lot of points for the trying I just did.
Yes.
Oh no, I'm stuck. Can't be. I know, I'm free.
If I get points for trying, how many points do I get for succeeding?
All the points.
Oh yeah, all the points for me. Oh, what are you doing, Rob? Fuck off. I've already done this. You're too slow. Oh, I thought you
There
were,
it is.
I actually thought you were going to roll it. Yeah, so the thing about Microsoft Flight Simulator, I've spent a lot more time downloading than I have playing it, because there's not much in the way of game. Once you've taken off your plane and you don't get to do anything through land, and landing is really not that hard, and flying is obviously incredibly easy, so mostly the game's just a bit boring. Well, it's not really a game as such, it is a simulator, but don't get me wrong, the visuals and everything are astounding, but the gameplay, not so much. Like there's no combat mode like there has been in previous flight sims, so there's not even any real reason to play it multiplayer unless you just want to see. God damn it, Rob.
Alright, let me sort that out.
Thank you. I can't believe they still haven't fixed. I'm in the menu and I'm trying to hold the steering. I'm in the map. I'm trying to hold the steering wheel still, so I'm allowed to put a waypoint down. Because every time the steering wheel moves, it resets it. Rob, why is
Anyway,
one
we
of
opened that bit so we can go through that gap.
why is one of my wheels under the ground?
Hush you.
That's why there's so much dust there.
Yes, it's a shame that No Man's Sky hasn't got a bit more Quicksilver stuff, because you kind of, I think you can only have one Quicksilver quest going at once, and they're all a bit, eh. But I would like to get a void ship so I can sit on the inside of it and.
What does that mean? A void ship is some kind of sofa?
A living ship, sorry. Yeah, the portal bit, you get enough glyphs and then you can teleport to certain places.
I need help.
I know.
Or I'm just a sacrificial lamb to give you something to winch yourself over there.
Yeah, that.
Oh, I'm coming. I gotta show you this truck I found on this map
No.
that you haven't found yet.
Yes!
You guys are mad.
It's a lot of fun running around in there.
This is awesome. The game needs to be all this and less everything else. Have I already done that? Forwards.
Probably. There's only 4 spots you need to find in there.
Yeah, I'm just trying to move my waypoint. Fuck you, game.
Right, so now I've rolled 2 vehicles.
Did you roll my
I'll go
vehicle?
get it.
No. Did you roll my one? I wouldn't mind, but I'm in the map. No, I'm alright. Give us a sec. As soon as the game stops moving my fucking... Can you see that? I don't think it's... When my mouse keeps held up in the centre. There we go. I get really pissed off with that. Obviously, no one has played the game at all with motion... with full feedback on. They literally haven't, or someone would have fixed it. Like, it's not just, oh, that's a bug. It has never been played on force feedback. They've driven around and gone, yeah, that'll do. And then that's it, they've left it. That really annoys me. That sort of half-assed approach to stuff.
It'd help if you wrote a letter to the House of Lords.
I might email them. I know someone in the House of Lords, so, you know, I've got an inside line.
Really?
Yeah.
That's cool.
Clean.
Do you remember Adam, Rob?
Little I know of British Parliament.
I think you may have met Adam. He was in our guild, and he's a lawyer, and he's working to be called a judge. He's working to become a judge. And his surname is Payne. So that means if he hits the rank he wants to in judgedom, he would be Lord Justice Payne. And I'm like, oh
yes!
God. And that's literally what he's in my phone as, is Lord Justice Payne. Right, why is my vehicle not moving anymore?
Because you're widged on something.
What was it?
Technical term, widged.
I knew someone in the army whose last name was Major. We were like, you've got to make Sergeant, because a Sergeant Major is the highest listed rank you can have, so some regular E5 having the same name as an E9. Pretty funny.
Thank you, Samson. Let me know how that is now. Rob, did you actually leave your vehicle? Are you still in it?
I left it because I can't do anything.
Well, I can.
I can come back, it turns out.
Well, yeah, you could probably start your engine up. I think you're past 90 degrees.
No, I'm not. Unfortunately not. I'm looking for another scout hunting raid.
I have
Either of you need
I've
fuel?
got 190,000 monies to spend.
Really?
I bought a couple of vehicles while I was here. I have 400,000 to spend.
How about I'm that plus 12 dB, which does seem a little over the top.
International Lodestar. That is a really good vehicle, even though it's from 1950.
How about now? Rob, say something.
Rob, say something.
Rob, shut up, you're too noisy.
Rob, shut up.
I don't think we were supposed to come this way, you know. I'm fat. I'm.
Not that way, but you're doing very well.
Thank you, but I don't think I can get to the actual thing we're supposed to. Why did I follow you?
Have I ruined the plan by leading it to the ridiculous route? Clearly you're supposed to be able to go that way because it's set up, or maybe it's just a boy.
Goddamn Ruskies. Right, are we at Russia? I don't really know where we are.
Late COVID in Russia.
Yes, this is a Russian map.
Late COVID.
Late COVID. It's brilliant, isn't it?
I can't separate humour from reality now.
Just so you know, I was watching back the stream, and OBS was going batshit for your RAM. It was going up to about 1% every minute.
Yes.
When you started the stream, it was down about 40% RAM, and it rapidly rose.
I don't know why, because I wasn't streaming.
Yeah, probably was OBS was trying to do something clever. I don't know.
Yeah, but this is
Ops things.
I say it's silly because this isn't the computer I'm streaming on. There you go, Rob. Fixed.
Well, I got that one truck up right.
I fixed Rob. Let's see how long it lasts.
Here you is.
I found
Are you around
helicopter.
here?
We're around there.
Oh, you're over there.
I need more help.
I may have some issues of my own to sort out.
You're getting it, by the
Oh.
looks of it.
Oh, Snowrunner. Yeah, I've got nothing to winch on to except Rob, which is... I can't think of anything
Suboptimal.
worse. Yeah, Rob is a bit suboptimal, but that's mean. I've told you not to say mean things out loud. How did we get a truck turned between two buildings? We tried very hard. Any further questions or sarcasm? Right, let me get see if I can get out. There we go. Wait, why is your vehicle just not moving? Let me.
I'm well and truly wedged between a container and.
Okay, I've engaged.
And that ladder.
Is there anything for you to winch onto? Because I'm not giving any. I'm not getting any movement.
I've got the ladder. I'm never going to winch anywhere. And fucking out because
Hold on, maybe if I repair myself, because my suspension is 0, and my wheels were 3 out of 4. Oops.
that ladder that comes to climb up on the roof of the building.
Yes, but I've only got 3 tyres that work.
Do you need stuff? This thing is a mobile freaking garage by itself.
More
It's amazing,
tyres.
isn't it?
Yeah, I got you. I don't know how I'm gonna get in there, but I got you.
Well, I will probably be able to come and give you a.
Actually, if you go around the other side, we clear the roof and just drive in.
Hold on. If you're where I think you are.
Right, so I'm bringing
You can
my...
see me across the wall.
Yeah, hold on. Don't forget, I have to fight the stupid ass camera.
I love that I just paid £1,000 money to shove a wheel on the back seat of this vehicle.
Uh-oh. Well, there we go. Okay, so hopefully Tad is in front of me. Oh, no he's not. Tad, where are you?
Not yet. I'm coming. I'm getting around.
It's the first time I've actually had a flat tyre, I think.
Are you around the back or the front? Yeah, I'm almost there.
I'm around the east.
Bring in a Frankenstein's monster truck.
Actually, I think you find that...
No, it's not Frankenstein's monster, it's Frankenstein's truck. Because he can put anything that
This thing's a disaster.
Frankenstein once Frankenstein once entered a bodybuilding competition until he realised he had seriously misunderstood the goal of it.
Yep. Very good joke.
That was very good. Oh, why can't I winch when I'm upside down on my own? I'm so close to the spare parts that I want to be at.
That was
Yeah.
cool.
Is everyone available?
That was an amazing.
With another
So much
helicopter.
stuff broke when you did that.
Where are you? I've just got to get this last thing, and then I'm all yours.
I'm in the... where's the map? I'm in
I
the
see.
north... Sorry,
Wait,
south.
you're upside down 6 feet from the vehicle spare parts.
Yes.
Would you like to talk us through? Maybe.
The wouldn't probably upside down, Robin.
Well, the
Got
problem
your
is
fuel too.
It's yeah, you'll see when you get it. It's interesting.
What button is headlights? No,
L.
no, no.
Doesn't help.
okay,
Does
right.
it? Hell for leather.
Yeah, fuck off all you keyboard players.
Oh.
Okay, actually it is L, but that's not the point.
It's not the key on your button.
We're not wrong, but we're wrong.
Yeah. Always.
Am I seriously supposed to drive? You did what? Hmm.
You don't have to pull the car sideways.
He had the right idea bringing the BMP. That thing just crawls through this place. No cares in the world.
Excuse me, please. Let me see if we can. Let's see if we can help Rob. Oh, so that Rob?
If you pull my vehicle sideways,
Yeah. Sorry, I have 4 working tyres now. I might need a gentle push from Tad. Just a gentle love. No, I made it through. Okay, so
We've made it.
I have. Oh, I have to get quite a lot closer than this.
I have
Once you do get close enough, there is a pole next to the location that'll let you fit winch to.
Okay. Well, sorry, Rob. What are you saying? You've had the most ridiculous day or something?
I chose the most ridiculous vehicle for humorous purposes, and it's not the funniest. Right, so don't reach me back because the ladder will be.
I was.
I'm hooked on the ladder.
See, you know, this is the little truck that could. The important word in that sentence is little.
See if you can wedge yourself on. So the
I've only got 1 point I'm allowed to winch to, you see.
see if you can wedge yourself onto the
No,
onto the
I can
corner
only
of
winch on. All your other winch points aren't accessible to me. Can you winch onto me? I can only winch on the one of the rear point, and that's the wrong direction. That's the rear point.
Who's that over there breaking their truck?
That'd be Max. I think Max went in hand, but I'm still trying to save Rob without damaging my tyres.
I got more tires for you. Oh.
What?
I'd say I'm good, but I'm not sure if I am. I'm just looking at the fantastic work they've done on the differentials.
And stabilised, I might be in a position.
It's like, oh, let me just switch myself back up, right? Come on. No, that's not how physics works. Come on, it has to go up, not down. There we go. Ah, swine. And they've purposely not put any winch points around here. Like, there's nothing to winch onto anywhere.
I'm working on it. I'm trying to get in there. This truck is way too long.
So if I can get myself back upright, which I realise is quite a big if at this point.
I've gotten myself off my tires completely. Fantastic.
So if you can just winch onto Adam, you can pull
No, I
yourself,
can't. He's about 10 feet too far away.
Yeah.
and him winch onto you.
No, we're all stuck.
So we've got 3 vehicles stuck, really. All because I thought it'd be funny. to
I
have
brought the
one.
wrong truck, but this truck has more freaking fuel and parts on it than the trailer does. This
Oh,
truck's
yeah.
ridiculous. But it's got no all-wheel drive.
See, Max has unfortunately, he hasn't been watching the stream, so he's like, I'll bring the biggest truck, that'll solve. No, it won't.
No, don't do that.
They've been super.
Scout trucks only.
They've been.
Oh, you're totally misreading me. I'm watching the stream. I've got it on my tablet, but I'm just gonna go fuck you all, and I'm going for that nuclear shit.
Your intention is to go over the top.
The nuclear stuff.
Yeah.
You're going the wrong way then.
Gotta get around the ice.
Let's go north. You need a crane for that though. Do you have? Oh, no, that's got double winches. That doesn't have a crane, does it? So what I was going to do is
You're the only person that can recover in this game, by the way.
yes. But what I was going to do is switch the Action out for a crane and then get the nuclear that way. But unfortunately, that's the one that I've knackered up. Hey, Jack,
I'll be able to lift it, or we need a proper crane.
well, doing it properly is nowhere near as funny. Hey, we have another Action.
Gotta hobble in because I took
Yeah,
that.
just give this one.
Why are my wheels still spinning?
Because I'm in it.
Oh, you're in there.
Just give it a punt, and again.
You write that Action then.
Come on, silly Ford.
That's it. There we go. Good. Right.
Nope.
What I'll do then is I'm going to leave you guys to solve this puzzle because I believe in you.
Okay.
I'm going to grab the Action, recover. If I can remember what button that is. And then I will go and join Max with the tiny crane, which is just awesome. I really, really adore the design of this vehicle. I think it's just glorious. Look at that.
So sure. You can fit a crane on the back of the floor, which is quite interesting. Crane and flatbed.
Okay, so let's see if we can catch up with Max.
So am I trying to get this truck out?
Try and save poor Rob, and then
Yeah.
we'll go from
Well,
there.
that's not necessarily the only option. The other option is just go the other way.
I tried that. The Action is not having any of it, but I'm pretty sure the Tatooine will actually do fine.
Oh my god, no, this is a challenge.
How?
I've got to go up on something and drive on the top of some things.
Yeah. But it's alright. Rob, Max and I are going to deal some nuclear waste, because what can go wrong? If I can just work out how to turn my lights on. I know it's L, but it's like, nah. There we go. Okay, Max,
I'm watching an Echelon just evolve across the entire universe. Do it! Get it!
No, I'm so
There's a witch point over there. You're stuck.
A witch point. Yes!
There it is.
Nicely done.
Turns out the plan was to abandon all plans.
That's still a plan.
Where do I cross this rivery icy bit?
I'm not sure. That's where I stopped putting routes down because I'm on my way. So if you just see me on the map, I'm barreling towards you as quickly as my little truck can.
You can, wow, test it. Test it carefully. You can always go in reverse now.
I have, yeah.
Right, anyway. I need to call it a night.
Okay, nice to see you again.
That's steering.
If you're driving one of my vehicles, you're going to get picked out now.
No, Max is in my co-log. Yeah, I doubt I'll be streaming later as I am still deep in probably half an hour or so. So I'm still deep in work territory on this new project that I am quite critical on. So there's a whole bunch of people waiting on me to achieve stuff. So I will. That'll be a short one. As I said, because Forza's on Game Pass, we should probably give it a bash at some point. So I've been considering racing games on the channel, and also got the steering wheel, so I assume it supports it. So it could be fun. And we've all got that one. No VR support though. None of the Forzas got any VR support. rather weirdly. Steer.
Man, they changed the friction coefficient of armored personnel carrier.
Which one's that?
One you love.
That doesn't narrow it down. I'm driving the one I love. Do you mean the Tatooine?
Oh no, the Ashton, the 8-wheeled thing.
Oh, the one that the Russian thing.
Yeah.
I'll
Yeah.
go across over here.
And I'm
Probably just over there.
Max, you just looking up. I'm just coming up behind you.
Alright, and Ted's come to say hello as well.
Yeah, Tado took a better route than I did. But I did it with style. Oh, tree.
Well, that's all that matters.
Apparently
So
you got...
listen for all the cars honking.
Oh, I thought you could interrupt the honking with another honk.
Yeah,
Oh, really?
It's odd. It's as if they didn't want you to grief other players. To be fair,
Still blink your lights at them.
looping horn sounds is really tricky. Right, you got see this light bit here. That's definitely said to go
Yeah.
across. And then what?
Well, it is for you.
Yeah. But that's okay because we're heading. Oh, stupid fucking steering. Seriously, that is so annoying. Like every time I go to move them out to click on something, the steering wheel goes clunk and then it just resets. And there, and that should be good. Okay, so if you follow me, because if I fall in, you can winch me out, but if you fall in, I can't winch you out.
The bagger.
Oh, we're going to get
The nucleus.
nuclear. Yes. Glorious.
Will it fit in a astronaut or not?
Yeah.
Who knows?
Ow. Wow, Mr. Ice. Why?
That was amazing. I watched that happen.
That piece of ice came at me so fast.
The thing was, like, in reality, of course, the ice would have broken. The ice wouldn't have just held the entire weight of the vehicle.
And then hucked me as hard as it could. Game. You're supposed to not do that.
I'm fairly sure if you had stopped accelerating rather than going, it'll be fine. This is going to be...
This truck is designed around the idea of it'll be fine.
Yeah, I can... Oh, wait. Stop helping with the winch, you nubbin. Is the winch attached now, or is that Max's attached to you?
That's me.
I think Max is.
That's interesting. I can't see the winch. Max, just winch onto the front of him and drag him along. I'll teach him.
Yeah.
Alright.
At some point when I'm rich, I'm going to upgrade the co-log to the double winch system.
Doesn't work very well on there. I've got him playing from the front. Hold on.
Yeah,
It's just sliding around on the belly. Oh, that's so satisfying. Winch suggestion accepted. Yeah, it's like you've got any choice.
I don't know if you can hear my...
I really like it says that, but it gives me nothing to say, hey, this guy's trying to winch onto you.
This guy's a
Like,
complete
what?
psycho. He's taking you along for the ride.
Woo!
I don't know in the back if you can hear my fans whirring up and down, by the way. But
Look
they
at
are.
these chunks of ice. That's new.
Just because you rammed them, that doesn't make it new. It just makes you incompetent.
No. There's like 10 of them stuck to my truck now.
Oh, yeah. New.
And now my suspension's breaking. What? My suspension's as far away from the ice as humanly possible.
Turn your engine off. Oh, you probably... I'm just watching. This is great. No, actually, hold on. So on my
You see the ice chunks?
there's an ice chunk all the way through your vehicle. I don't think that's new. I think
Yeah, that
that's...
sounds about right.
It's nearly out. That's it. Yeah. How? What? How?
Yeah. This is new. These ice chunks
Look,
didn't
it's not
used to
happening
move.
on my screen, by the way. It's just you, Adam. That's a special server.
And client, like his client. There we go. Hold on, wait. Hold on. No, Matt, Tad, stop.
I don't want to know. I don't see anything.
Okay.
Yes,
Let me pop.
Wait, stream's catching up.
Let me pop the picture on Discord because you dead. You're actually literally you're dead, or you've got like a super cool Geordie LaForge visor. But just look in Discord.
I'm waiting for the stream to catch up.
Yeah.
Oh.
That's why you're having physics
Lord.
issues. So it hasn't resolved its way out yet.
Oh, that's super.
Oh man. Oh, let's see if the radiation will fix it.
My PC baking the landscape just run out of RAM, by the way, so I need to tweak the parameters and then do an overnight build.
Your little percentage thing on the top of the screen still only says 48%.
Different PC, yeah. I wouldn't try and bake landscape and run a game. I've got one PC for streaming, one PC for baking landscapes, and one PC for this. I have another one over there that's a server if I need it. So if I outrun you guys, I'll use someone. I didn't bother putting any more waypoint markers down as it looked really obvious, so now I'm here, it suddenly doesn't.
Well, I mean, this part of it, yeah.
So every time you bump me, my mouse cursor resets the centre of the screen because the steering wheel jiggles, so it accepts the input from the steering wheel movement and assumes I don't want to use the mouse. Oh, your ice just fell off.
Hey!
Also, hey, it's IT said, it's Iski? I don't know how you pronounce it.
It's Risky 12.
Shh.
Zip it.
Well, now I've rolled, so you're gonna have to unroll me. While I'm waiting, I'll refuel myself.
Filling up an upside-down gas tank has always worked.
Absolutely. I have been around when someone dropped a motorbike, and you can tell because there's an overflow thing, and all the petrol comes out. You're like, you've dropped your bike. I can smell it. Max, could you just give us a slight tug backwards?
Certainly.
Thank you so much.
Do you want me to tug you off the
Please do.
no problem there?
You tug me off. And
Let's see if we can get you up on the back there. There's a couple of rocks I want to contend with it, I think.
yeah, I also need to obviously be the with the wheels downwards. That's quite important when it comes.
No, that's fine. Just put them in the air.
That's all right. I think Tad's got the
Your
angle.
wheels in the air like you just don't care.
I do care, and in fact, this is now worse than when you came to help.
Oh, I'm glad I'm helping.
Sorry, let Tad flip me forwards, put me up, right way up.
Can you pull him off, please, Dad?
Yeah, pull me off. He's tugged me off, and then you need to pull me off.
Yeah, that's it.
Okie dokie. This wagon train keeps a rolling.
Rackham train keeps rolling over on its side.
Or upside down.
Like a dog who wants his belly rubbed.
That reminds me, Dora has been absent almost the entire day. The little shitbag.
Hiding.
No, my niece and nephew came over at the weekend, so she's discovered that she likes sleeping in their bed. They're like, this is where they slept. So
And they let the cat have the plastic.
yeah, it's risky. That's my steering wheel. So what the noise you're hearing is the gearing on my steering wheel. I've put the mic as close to my mouth and as far from the steering wheel as humanly possible. As I've said before, I actually do need to reach the steering wheel, so it's a little bit tricksy.
Might say it's risky.
Very good. I see what you did there. Something just went dum. What was that? Can you guys hear me still?
Yes.
Not that one. So it's a force feedback steering wheel that I'm having to fight very, very hard with.
There.
Apparently this
We
tree's...
found it.
I have
Apparently,
a whole lake.
apparently it's a rubber tree. It just bounced off like it was... like just... But
I have a whole lake to play with, and you find the one tree.
That's not true. There are 3 trees, and I hit the right-hand one. Similar thing happened with my motorbike. I was driving my motorbike quite late at night, and 3 rabbits ran out in front of me in a row, like a fucking convoy of rabbits, and I missed 2 of them, but I hit the 3rd one with my foot peg, and I was like, "The fuck are you doing?" Yeah, but like 3.
Rabbits are stupid.
But I could have dodged any 2 of them, but I can't dodge 3.
I managed to dodge none the other day on my mountain bike.
Oh dear.
I got one under the front wheel. It's not the back wheel.
I mean, to be fair, I was doing 70 miles an hour. On a motorbike, there's not much steering. All you get is tilt and orbit. If you're going in a straight line, you can't really... In a car, you can start to spin very, very quickly, but on bikes, it's just not a thing. It's just not fundamentally how the physics works. So all I could do was swerve a little bit, and then I just clipped it. Okay, that's not helpful, Tad. Okay, no, that's good.
I wasn't going particularly fast. That was the funny thing. I was going downhill, but you know, on mountain bike, you don't go very fast, or you die. Do you remember that rule?
Only if you fall off.
So it's in the corner there. Can you actually reach it? I can't even see
I'm right at it, yeah?
Okay, cool.
Restore crane. Oh, activate anchor.
Away. Hey.
Bonk. Crane mode. Oh my god, this is so awful. Detach cargo. Good. Lift lower. Okay. Winch. Triangle? Yes. Oh, shit.
What?
I think we're good. Move crane. Is that we're good? It's just going to pull in the... Just have the correct centre of gravity. This is a very poor camera. Lower. Oh shit, wrong button. Lower is square, not circle. That'll do.
Close enough.
Jaunty angle, I think is what you're looking for.
There it goes.
What happened to the legs on the vehicle?
Put them back up.
I've never seen how the crane works.
Oh, it's...
You do that
it's-
before. Oh my.
Is the crane still flitting around on your screen, yeah?
No, it folded together, just not properly.
No. So basically what happens is your client is still simulating the crane quite a lot of the time. Alright, so where do we have to take the nuclear? Right, hold on, what quest is this? Because I've just realised I don't know where we're taking this. I have to say, I'm still just blown away with the sheer amount of content in this game. It's absolutely just crazy. Like, we still, we're at 44% now.
Take that all the way back to the port?
I don't know. I'm just trying to find which quest it is, and now someone's obviously nudged me.
Inclement weather.
So, my single doesn't have a button just like force me back off where I'd hit it at this point. I assume one of you guys
Army
is just...
Reserve.
Yes, because that telegraph pole, I'm touching it. Army
No,
Reserve.
because I was dragging you. Sorry.
Okay.
It's not very clever, Dick.
Where am I taking it to? Oh, that's alright. Down there. Down there, down there, there. Alright, and we'll see how the vehicle drives with the nuclear. Oops. I have not tried Project Cars 3 yet. I'm a big fan of Project Cars 1. And I am good mates with a whole bunch of the people who work there. There's a whole bunch of ex-Criterion and Hello Games people there, so I've followed Project Cars for a while. But I've got Project Cars 1 on Steam and on Oculus, and quite frankly, they aren't offering anything I care about. Like, it's all very well and good offering better graphics, but realistically, I can't run better graphics because I'm in VR. So what I really want is more cars and tracks, and paying, was it 65 quid I think it is? For, yeah, you're like, I'll stick with Project Cars 1. Because it's really good in VR. Absolutely fabulous. And said I've been mates with a bunch of the people who work there for many years. So I have tried to show my support, but I'm like, that's a lot of money. Just so you're aware, Max, if you drive into the ice and start to sink, I'm going to hit release. Just so you're absolutely aware.
We can rear-end me, it's fine.
I will not.
I think that ice is solid.
No. If he does fall into the ice at any point, I will literally just leave him be. So while you're doing that, let me refuel my vehicle somehow.
Jiggle, jiggle.
No, I just refueled it. I mean, I'm not even touching the steering wheel at this point. Oh shoot! Yeah, if I stop the engine, of course the. Sorry, kick again. But yeah, I mean, it's tricky if you've played it. Does Project Cars 3 offer anything particular over 1 and 2? Because Project Cars 1, and I'm on a high-end rig, you cannot sensibly run it in VR with a full pack of cars. So you cannot play the campaign because there are levels where it puts you in a pack in the rain with 24 other cars, and you simply can't run that in VR. Your computer is not fast enough. So most of the race modes are out, so I've primarily done Ghost Mode and Time Trial, which is very good in VR. It's very, very, very realistic. And Max, where the hell are you going?
I'm trying to follow your waypoints.
Left. You
Trying to lead you on.
yeah, so
You're going the same way we came in.
just go straight on from my point of view.
Roger.
Yeah, so we might try Forza just because it's free more than anything else. And it means I get to play some more steering wheel games. Unfortunately, I said no VR support. I am not bugging around with Vorpex. I have better things to do with my life than trying to hack together a VR signal from a 2D image. Okay, Max, I'm going to leave you tow me very carefully. I'm going to grab a drink, so I'll be back in a second.
Okay. Hilarity ensues as we just drag him around the things and watch him go upside down.
This is why he brings us along.
Yeah. Comic light relief.
But I'm gonna go get him a free truck real quick.
Oh, okay. That's easy to do, go for it. Just don't roll the vehicle.
I got an autonomous winch. I'll be fine.
What's that do?
It's the one that works when you're upside down.
Oh, right. Oh, very good. You think they'd all have one, because that would be the reason you really want it in the first place. I think I'm going the right way here.
Yeah, the same way we came in, you're going back out. You're going straight back to the port.
Yeah.
It's right next to the garage.
Is this a DLC map?
Yes.
I think it is, isn't it?
This
Yeah.
is the DLC map. And we're getting another one soon. It's in the public test branch, but isn't been released yet.
I should remind that. There we go, that's rotate, there we go. I'm not quite sure which way around we avoid the ice to get back to there. I think we just came straight across. Gearish. Come down. Somewhere across.
An awesome banana fella's back.
Well, there's a spot for each of can we go round that way?
When I left the room, there were less kittens on my desk.
Less kittens.
I have a surfeit of kittens.
Oh, what?
A surfeit, too many. One too many. Yes, this is Lake COVID, which is again an unfortunately named map.
COVD.
Mm-hmm.
Whatever that means.
KOVD, I think.
Yeah. Sorry, yes.
Is this top speed for you?
Sorry?
Is this top speed?
No, I was in low differential.
Oh.
Low ratio.
I think you can go in high. I think you can go as.
This is now top speed.
Wow, that's. Right, Awesome Bananas joined us again.
Yes. Apologies for the lag. Adam's only just got back from speak.
Seriously though, this game on a motion platform would just be so good.
I was watching a review of a motion platform where they've got like a. You basically sit in a
Chair?
upside down sort of cup, basically.
Oh, I know the one you mean.
And the cup drives the wheels on the drive the cup.
Yes,
It
essentially
looks interesting, but
VR has really made a lot of these motion platforms more desirable because
yeah.
it will make you feel less sick if you're being shoved around appropriately. Because your brain goes, right, no, that's fine. I've got the movements that I want are there. So it can help. I exactly know the one you mean. It looks like a fancy 1960s hippie seat with some motors on
The
it.
backrest is optional. I'm like, what? Why isn't that there by default? That's awful.
So that one's quite cheap, but that one only gives 1.5 DOFs.
Yeah.
I'm looking potentially at a 2 DOF system that is upgradable to a 3 DOF that is upgradable to a 6 DOF. And the full 6 DOF one, it's about 4,800. So once you get, all the bits. But it is easily comparable to motion platform systems that cost 20,000 upwards. So, for motion platforms, it's dirt cheap. And I'm like, because I think it starts at 1,200 for 2 DOF, and then it's like a £700 upgrade, and then like a £1,200 upgrade. And I'm like,
That sounds very good.
yeah. I really want to try it out. So I did try out a motion platform. You need to go 90 degrees left, by the way.
Yeah, I'll just get you in the right position.
All right, Nick, you've overshot the what's it called, the nice bit, the good bit.
Alright,
I think. Yeah, I tried a motion platform fairly recently, and it's amazing. So when you watch people in it, it was properly chucking them about. You're like, oh my god, that's going to be horrible. But when you're in VR, actually,
all come out as gurning little idiots going, yeah, that was good.
But when you're actually in VR, you can barely notice the movement, even though there was.
Whoa.
Yeah, I'm a bit further left than that. But even though there was a huge amount of movement, because it matched up so perfect with what you're expecting, you didn't notice it. Yes, I assume it's for that. It looks whiter, about 10 feet to the left of where you just went. For some reason, your wheels aren't spinning, by the way. You're just you're just sliding around with no wheel spin. Or maybe not. Let's have a look. Otherwise, it's down to there. Potentially, by the way, that one won't get stuck. Potentially, you do actually have enough go just to go anyway.
Yeah.
If you
do, only be like down to the mud.
Yeah, if you do get stuck though, I ain't pulling you out. But yeah, the only problem that I have with the motion platform is that it doesn't support any games that I really am into. And if I'm talking about a literal $5,000 peripheral, I would need to be seriously into it.
Yes.
Like if I was a hardcore motion Microsoft Flight Simulator player or something, I would probably be all for it. But wow, this water rendering and ice rendering is good.
That's nice, isn't it?
Yeah. And then just take a right.
This way?
That's it. You're going in more or less the right direction now. So I'm just trying to put some waypoint markers down, and it's very hard because the steering wheel is like, oh, we're steering. The best, I can't hold it in the middle. I just hold it at full lock. Actually, while you are towing me, get my phone rather than using that.
Oh, lovely.
Oh, money. I wonder if I could get one second hand as well.
So while you're bringing it out, can you bring up this motion seat thing?
Yeah. Yeah.
Is it hydraulic or
No,
pneumatic
no,
or
no.
motorized?
So
What?
you know how, or you get all those old hydraulic arcade machines in the past, yeah. You know this. You know this. I know
Yeah, played
this.
in some.
Yeah, but you haven't because there was never a single one. Literally,
Yeah.
there has never been one, and
Motorized.
they're all just electric motors.
Yeah.
So the one I'm looking at, and I am slightly confused what's going on with the resolution on my screen, but there we go. What I'm looking at is potentially the H2. So the H2, it's just this. So it's not the chair, it's just that. I've got a chair. I'll think about
So
getting
you
in.
bolt your own chair onto it.
Bolt your own chair, bolt your own pedals. So that's the H2, and that one is 1,300 quid, give or
For a
take.
bit of metal.
It's the motors that are the expensive part. So you've got a high power motor in a gearbox and some metal. To be fair, don't forget this is not mass produced. This is obviously quite small runs, and that
Niche, isn't it?
yeah, that does obviously hurt the price. And then for 850 quid, you get an extra motor and a slide plate, and at that point, your chair can tilt forwards and backwards, left and right, and then it can pivot about 15 degrees. So as the car slides, it will shove you sideways.
That's cool.
And then, for another £1,800, you get 2 more motors. And at that point, you have got this set up here. So this is a full 6 degrees of freedom chair. So it can go up, down. So it can go up and down,
Yeah.
tilt forwards, tilt backwards, tilt left, tilt right, spin left, spin right.
Oh, like it's almost like one of those heads on those printers, isn't it? One of 3D printers.
Yeah, but with more motion. But yeah.
Yeah.
The reviews are essentially going, this isn't the best by a long way, but holy shit, is it cheap. And I said the one that I was comparing it to, which was the what's it called, Surge, the one that I was not planning on buying at all. Here you go. Here's one second hand for 20 grand. Yeah.
Wow.
So one I was not looking at buying was the one with the, as I said, when you brake, it tightens the strap, so it feels like you're being pushed forward. Those ones are slightly short of $50,000, and like I said, you can see here. So as the guy brakes, it shoves the chair forwards, which pulls the harness tighter on him.
Oh, the video's doing a terrible job being re-rendered.
No, that's how it looks here. I don't know what's going on. There you go. But this is only so you can see the whole thing slides forwards and backwards.
Around, yeah.
But this is still the important thing about this is the surge. So when it breaks, it really feels like it's braking.
Yeah.
Really.
You're getting thrown forward. Yeah.
No, it's not the throw forward. It's the tightening of the straps, because that's what happens. Like your primary feeling in a race car when someone brakes is because you can't breathe because you're being compressed. So yeah, but that's a $50,000 setup, right? That's
amazing. I mean, electric motors these days, a lot of people making electric motors.
yes. A lot of it.
How does it feel when you've got a moment?
Yeah. Maybe. No. Oh dear. No, you can't. I have 4 litres left.
You're not using your engine, so can I have it, please?
If I run out of fuel, I will turn off the
You
engine.
need fuel.
I do for the.
I need fuel. Sold the person who's getting towed.
Yeah, you need to stop. I'm not close enough to refuel you. I'm still not close enough. Refuel.
Hold on.
Source. Oh man, I can only fill up the whole car, 60 litres, and if I do that, that's all I can give you. Because I give you any.
That should get us back to where we want to
Where
go.
are you two?
Just in front of you.
Just in front of you, yeah. Hello.
Oh, I see you.
But yeah, as I
Would I
said,
actually help?
I have thoroughly enjoyed SnowRunner. I think this is a game I will come back to for many years to come, just to drive around sometimes. And if it had motion platform support, I think I would go for it. If Star Wars Squadrons has motion platform support, sure. But like No Man's Sky doesn't. The only game that does in the space Elite does, nothing else does. Literally.
Is it because it's hard to do, or because it's hard to get hold of? Or...
A lot of it.
I mean, is it just because it's like you've got to have an API sort of accessing it? What's the reason why they aren't doing it?
Well, because you've got to have a $40,000 or $50,000 piece of equipment to write. You've got to test it.
Yeah.
D-Box lent us a setup, so we put support in it for Dirt Rally, and so that was a 17 grand setup, and this was some years ago, and it was fucking amazing. It was absolutely.
But how many people bought these, D-Box things?
Well, this is the thing.
Get around that?
I don't really know is the easy answer. I do know there's a couple of hundred people signed the petition to get support for it added to Star Wars Squadrons. Like, for someone the size of EA, you would have thought it would have been a no-brainer.
Yeah. Afford that.
From my point of view, if I do this clone of this game, there's no way I would not put support in. That would be amazing. Because for an indie dev, like a small dev like me, you have the situation that someone that's just dropped tens of thousands on a motion platform will probably buy every single game for it. It's the same thing, when you get a peripheral that's. Where are you going? Yeah, go right here. You're going to end up buying the stuff for it. Roads.
Where we going? We don't need roads.
I should probably actually get off my arse and do some driving. You've taken me over the hard stuff. Now I can just do the.
I love when the wheels sort of bounce up and down independently like you're navigating rocks.
This
trying to attack you. Sorry.
The nuclear is very heavy. Hello, cat.
Well, I'm sure it's a big lead box.
It's a concrete box.
They're usually painted bright yellow.
It looks like it was more painful than it is now. But yeah, I say if I do end up doing this clone of this game, I will absolutely look into the putting support in. Because I really, really think this in VR with a motion platform would be, to a degree, a killer app for both of them. It's a slow-moving game and would be just so cool. Euro Truck Simulator does have support for both VR and the motion platform, but I mean it's not even multiplayer for heaven's sake, so it just doesn't fill me with excitement to do that. And Dora has just thrown herself on my keyboard, flipped herself upside down, and done a massive smelly fart. Lovely.
Nice.
How are we doing, love?
They usually fart when they're pregnant.
She's definitely
Is
not
that
pregnant.
Not true?
I don't know if cats fart when they're pregnant.
Well,
I'm not.
One eye. I'm bloody out.
I wouldn't be surprised. I mean, to be pregnant does involve substantial rearrangement of your internal organs, so it doesn't really surprise me that it would have some knock-on effects. Whoa, no! Oh, that was very close. I decided at the last moment to refuel and nearly just rolled it. Don't give me that face, Dora. It was fine. Yeah, say in-cockpit deal cosmetics is interesting. I mean, also I think they released this game in a very bare bones state, so they can get it more better for the Steam release. But still, thoroughly blown away with the sheer amount of content in this game. Absolutely. And this is very icy all the way down to where I have to drop the nuclear off, and it's bang on 11, so that's an excellent stop. Shady Sloth, I've just been delivering some nuclear waste to the...
Nice.
Says you may want to wash your car now, just in case.
Saw that when I did that mission. I'm like, really? That's all you got? Come on.
Right, so yeah, I'm going to do a short stream. I said we'll do some more streams in the future, depending on how I'm feeling. I've been up and down more often than a kangaroo in the mating season these last couple of weeks. But if I'm feeling strong enough, shall we say, I would like to continue streaming, because it's a nice distraction for the evening. And there are some games I need to play for work as well. So possibly we can look at some of them. I mean, I'd like to go back to Grounded. Apparently, one of the patch notes is they've made the spiders a lot stronger, and I'm like, right, okay.
Have you been trying Grounded?
We did play Grounded. Yeah, we played it once, and we didn't really know what we were doing, and it all went quite wrong. But I'd like to revisit it.
Resource crafting game.
Yeah. And I am working on a resource crafting game, so I can't need to look at them. I also looked at Ark, and it was a big pile of fuck this.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah.
But
what do? They keep adding more maps and dinosaurs just to keep shoveling onto that mess.
Yes. Overall, though, guys, thank you so much for joining us on the stream. As ever, if there's something you'd like to see us play or try out for you and just slag it off, let us know, and we will. Other than that, we will see you again possibly tomorrow, possibly over a few days. I do want to do Astroneer, and there are a few other games that I would like to try out as well. And we will see you then. Thank you very much for watching, and don't forget to like and subscribe.